feel underrepresented and almost forgotten. So if there was anywhere that we were going to come, a part of the Youth Month activities is to go into rural areas, because Albertown and its surroundings not only has very, very bright young people, but young people who have serious ambition. Yes? All right, no?
Yes!
Oh.
Yes, high five.
That's my wannabe husband. All right. But here's what we want to tell you. We're here. The Ministry of Youth and Culture has 14 agencies under us, and I am the minister that oversees those 14 agencies. And what we've taken is what you call a multidisciplinary approach, which is a very complicated term to just say we've brought all the agencies to the table to assist with youth. So since I've become minister, we've been able to train over 40,000 young people. But that is not enough. Training you is not enough, because one of the things that I think you all realize is that in today's world, being trained does not guarantee you a job. And so many of you are going to go to university, spend all of this money, and then when you come out, you will not get a job. And I want to tell you why. So I'm going to reason with you a little bit, because as your minister, one of the things that we have been doing is looking at a lot of data so that we can tailor-make our programs so that you and your children, when you come out, you actually have jobs. The top 10 in-demand jobs in 2013 did not exist in 2003. The world is changing so much now that if you go into study for a 2-year or a 3-year technical degree, whatever you study in your first year will be obsolete by your 3rd year. And so what is happening is that Jamaica has to play catch up. So if you look at even me as a young minister, I have to work alongside people who say, look, send me a letter in black and white. Or I work alongside other people who say, call me. Then I work alongside people who say, email me. And then the generation that we serve, the 15 to 24, says what? Text me. So we are, or WhatsApp. I think BlackBerry is now out. Well, no. It's going to go bankrupt. It's really Jamaica saving it. But everybody, and if you think about it, right now, and I want you to listen to this, because what you all don't realize is that when you look at Facebook and you look at Google and you look at all of these things, the world is changing so fast, but you're not connecting the dots to see how the technology is even changing how your jobs will become available. So there are about 175 million people connected to Facebook at any given moment. Right now, a fiber optic cable can send 10 trillion bits of information. So information is flying around the world. So even in China, what you find now is that the Chinese students who are on the honor roll are more than the number of children in the United States of America. In India, it's 28%. India has more children on the honor roll than America has children. So this is what our youth are now competing against. It's no longer enough to just be good. You have to be among the best. And that means being among the best in Albertown as well. So when we sat down to strategize the programs, even at the NYS for the last 2 years and at the NCYD, we had to be very, very strategic. So saying not leaving it to chance is not a catchphrase. It actually is a very deliberate thing. So when we looked at which universities give you the best option for job placement, in Jamaica right now it's 2. It's the Caribbean Maritime Institute. Every 9 out of 10 students who go to CMI will leave with a job, because the world is looking for more engineers and people in logistics. The other one is Edna Manley. Edna Manley is having a hard time keeping their musicians in college. And the others are things like ICT and business processing. So parents and those of you, young people who want to go to university, think outside of the box, because you might be dreaming to become a lawyer, but you might come out with your law degree and end up working in an office. Because you have to identify that you have to now be globally competitive. And right now, what Jamaica needs are farmers, engineers, they need people in the cultural and creative industries, things that you can go to the rest of the world and do, things that makes us supremely Jamaican. So, we're spending $322 million this year in my ministry on creating programs for young people. So we have 8 new programs in the NYS, and we've phased out some of the old programs. And as a matter of fact, we just had a review by the International Development Bank, who said that the programs that were there before weren't really doing anything. So all of the 8 new programs also have to do with entrepreneurship, because you have to create businesses. Who do you think is going to hire you? It's people who create businesses. The government right now is not hiring anybody because we're not spending more than we earn. So the future for you all is the brightest it has ever been because of how the world is moving in technology. Do you realize every time you press the send button, it opens an opportunity? You have to now think of the world like that and not just see it as sending texts or being on Facebook. The world is open to you right here in Albertown, and what we're doing at the Ministry of Youth and Culture is making sure that we put you in a position to assist. And so I want you to just give our youth empowerment officers a round of applause. I want you to clap our MYC staff, our staff at the National Youth Service, our staff at GFLL, they're the Ministry of Education, and come and talk to us because we are your ministry. These reasonings are happening because we felt instead of waiting for you to come to us, we have to come to you. Because as a mother of a 13-year-old, I know you all have better things to do on a Friday evening, like your hair and other things. So we will come to you. We will come to you in the virtual way, on the net. We will come to you in Facebook, and we will come to you physically like this. So reach out to us. We're giving scholarships. We're doing a number of things for young people. So Youth Advance, and we're not leaving it to chance. So thank you all for coming out, and enjoy the rest of the music, and we'll be here for a little while longer if you have any questions. Bless you, and thank you.
Flowers in my garden.